As for jihad not being obligatory upon the will and those without financial means, this is based on Allah's words. There is no blame on those who are weak or ill or who find no resources to spend for jihad if they are sincere and true in duty to Allah and His Messenger. As for jihad not being obligatory upon non-free people, it is because the slave is the property of his owner and cannot perform jihad without his owner's permission. When does jihad become an individual obligation? Jihad is not an individual obligation except under the following circumstances. When the legally responsible person finds himself in the rows of a battle, Allah says, O you who believe, when you meet an enemy force, take a firm stand against them. Allah also says, O you who believe, when you meet those who disbelieve in a battlefield, never turn your backs to them. When the enemy invades any land of the Muslim lands, when the ruler calls for a general enlistment and participation upon those legally capable, the Prophet said there is no immigration to Medina after the conquering of Mecca. However, there is still jihad and proper intention. If you are all called to go out for jihad, then you should all go out for jihad. Prisoners of war, disbelievers who are captured, are of two types. One type can be made slaves due to their being captured. These are the women and the children, as the Prophet forbade the killing of women and children. The Prophet used to distribute such prisoners in the same way that he would distribute wealth. The second type refers to those that do not become slaves due to their being captured. These are the adult males. The Muslim leader has the option of having them killed, enslaving them, setting them free, or ransoming them for wealth, or men such as Muslim prisoners held by the enemy. He does any of these according to the interest of the Muslim state. Allah has said, it is not for a prophet that he should have prisoners of war and free them with ransom, until he had made a great slaughter among his enemies in the land. The Prophet had the men of the tribe of Quraydah killed. He enslaved the men from the tribe of Mustalak. He freed and he ransomed the prisoners of Badr for money, and he also freed Hippolytus from the tribe of exchange for two of his companions. Allah has said, so when you meet in fighting those who disbelieve, smite at their necks, till when you have killed and wounded many of them. Then bind a bond firmly on them, take them as captives. Thereafter is the time either for generosity, free them without ransom, or ransom, according to what benefits Islam, until the war lays down its burden. The Prophet said, if a person kills an opponent in battle, for him is his psalm. The psalm refers to what the enemy has on his body at the time of being killed, including his clothing, jewelry, and weaponry, and even his mount if he was killed while riding one. The war booty. The war booty is distributed after the psalm. Four-fifths of the war booty goes to those who took part in the battle, the foot soldier,